Yes, what is up everyone, my name is Job and welcome back to the Gathering Grounds, where today we are opening a Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering gift bundle. I paid a grand total of €100 for this, which nowadays actually is quite cheap, but at the time it felt expensive. But I don't know exactly what the prices are for the collector boosts. I believe it's something like €75. So I think I bought it for a fair price. Of course we're looking to make a profit, but if not, this set has so many cool cards. So let's see what we get and have fun. So I know I don't upload all that often, but to put it simple, I do not have the time for that. But I try to upload every now and then. It's not something I'm planning to do consistent because I know I just won't be able to, but that's fine by me. I'm just having fun. So you get, first of all, this very cool looking Final Fantasy bundle box. I like it. This is coming into the collection. Inside of there, you have, of course, your die. It's very, very pretty. And then, of course, the cardboard with tokens that I don't think anybody ever uses. We have this batch of cards, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 play boosters. We have our foil bonus cards, where I know there can be quite a bit of value. And of course, the most important, the collector booster. So first of all, let's start by opening the bonus sheet pack that we got. What are we looking for? Of course, a Vivi or any of the face commanders. But I know there are some cards here that are valued quite highly. So let's see what we get. First we got Kuja, Genome Sorcerer, very good. Interceptor Shadowhound, legendary dog. I love my dog, so I'm looking if I can put it into a deck. And then of course, some playable ways, islands, planes, all that kind of stuff. I don't think we did too good, unfortunately, but hey, it's fine. I think it's fine. And at the end I will give the total price, because well, I have played this set quite a bit, but I'm not quite sure what everything is worth nowadays. But in the end I will give you the total value that we have gotten from this box. And well, €100 of course is crazy. You get 10 packs and yeah, some bonus cards, which is crazy for, yeah, just paying that much. But hey, I like Final Fantasy, so I'm opening this pack horrible, by the way, excuse me, it just wouldn't open. I like Final Fantasy, I like this set, so I think it's worth it. I will go slowly through the first pack, and then after that we will go a bit faster. So we get the Baron Airship Kingdom, Ring of Lucy, Arden Izuna, which is Varagov Blood Skyshire with Death Touch Demon Rogue, Esper Origins, Kaloof's Final Act, Realm Sketching, very good card, Dark Knight's Greatsword, and then, of course, the commons. So yeah, nothing too special in the first pack, which is fine. We still have plenty of more chances. But anyway, yeah, so coming back onto the part where I said I couldn't upload all that often. Well, I have to be honest, I have a full-time job next to this. And I also live with my girlfriend in a studio, so I also do not really have... I'm opening this pack horrible, by the way. I don't have that much space to record, and yeah, I have a full-time job where I have to be, which sometimes takes more than 40 hours, which is fine, but that does mean I do not always have time to edit. And also, in my job, I do already edit. Bruce Veiler, nice card. Like, I am a video editor and a journalist. This is also a good card. So I'm already always editing. So I have to be honest that sometimes I'm also not really feeling the editing. So yeah, I am trying to make videos. It's also a very bad pack once again. once again. At this rate, we are never breaking the bank. Still got plenty of packs. I should just open it here. I don't know why I'm not doing that. So yeah, I do enjoy making this content, but I'm also already editing quite a lot. Another Baron. I'm already I'm already editing quite a lot of packs. Again. I'm already editing quite a lot of videos. So sometimes Iskar the Holy Sea is nice. Sometimes I, just get a bit bored of editing. So I am thinking about, because I do really enjoy making the videos and talking to you people, if somebody's watching, and not a lot of people are. Bad pack once again. I do really enjoy making the videos. I just don't really enjoy editing the videos. Especially because I'm always looking to make it as good as possible. And that takes quite a lot of time. Like a 50-minute video can take up to hours if you want to, which is completely fine. Rauban, good card, by the way, in standard. Very good card in equipment deck. Joda the Unifier, I think this is worth quite a bit. Warrior of Light. Well, I assume you know what it is, but I will just read it out. Anyway, legendary creature, human wizard in Wooburg, 5/5, which reads legendary creature control gets +X where X the number of legendary creature control, so legendary matters deck, which is quite cool. And whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile the cards from the top of your library until you exile a legend non-card with lesser mana value. You may cast the card without paying its mana cost. Don't get me wrong, I do like these cards, like some of them are cool, but they are quite hard to read. There's a fly, excuse me. They are quite hard to read, and some of the arts, I don't know what's happening, but this one's quite cool. This card is also really cool in my opinion, Clive. I was thinking about making a very aggressive mono red deck with him as a commander, but I haven't quite figured it out. But I do think it's quite cool that you can just cycle through his abilities and the back also. Yeah, it's like a weird card, but I do like it. So this is by far the best pack we had so far. Also quite a good card. Zidane. Now this is not the good Zidane, but I pulled a reg event Zidane, like the alternate art, like I said before, which I also don't quite like the art, but I did pull that one during a pre-release event. So that paid for the entire event. I'm not quite sure how we are doing right now. I think this pack did quite good. I think this generated quite a bit of money, but I would say we're maybe at like, well, then again, I also don't know what these cards are valued at. I do think maybe it's like we're around, maybe around 30 euros, maybe. But hey, on to the next pack. We have five left, and also the collector booster, of course. What's also quite interesting, because these collector boosters are so pricey and so in demand, I think it drives the value of the player booster cards down quite a bit. So yeah, of course, the real money really is in the collector boosters. So yeah, Crown City, Realm Sketching in foil, nice. Hey, Emmet Selch, Unsundered. This is a good card. It's for 1 colorless, a blue and a black, you get an Elder Wizard 2/4 with Vigilance, which of course transforms. And it reads, whenever Emmet Selch enters or attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. Very good. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 40 more cards in your graveyard, which you will be able to do because you are in blue-black, you may transform Emmet Selch. And then on the back is Hades, Sorcerer of Elf. Pretty cool. Echo of the Lost. During your turn, you may play land from your graveyard, so that's a very good ability. And if a card or token will be put into your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So it is an interesting card. I do believe it is worth quite a bit. Fortunately not in foil, but hey, this is a good card. We also got a Fire Crystal. I think these crystals are quite cool. I don't think they are that great. I do believe the blue and the green one are the best, but they are worth a little bit. X-Death, Void Warlock, Transform card. I also wonder what you guys think of the Transform cards, because I do think they're cool, but there are so many in this set, and I do understand it's part of the Final Fantasy lore. And while they are cool, talking about cool cards, I don't really like putting them into the deck, because of course you can just, you have to look at the backside like all of the time, which is fine, but you have to be like the weird guy that's crouching almost under the table to just look at your cards, which I don't really like, but hey, that's just me. Also, while opening these packs, for upcoming sets, I'm also planning on just buying bundles, because hey, I'm not made of money. Nice Foil Swamp, which is cool. So I'm planning to open Vincent Valentine. This is a cool card. Let me read it first. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a number of +1/+1 counts on Vincent Valentine equal to that creature's power. And whenever he attacks, you may transform it. And he becomes the Galian Beast. Yeah, this is a fine card. Nothing too great. I don't think it's worth too much, but hey, that's fine. This card, by the way, won me the pre-release event. It's so good in just, yeah, pre-release. It was such a weird card, but if you can just put cards in your graveyard, I played green-blue, green-blue, and if you can just get a lot of cards in your graveyard, it does do its work. But hey, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm planning on buying bundles for each set, because I'm simply not made of money, so that I can buy booster boxes, or collector booster boxes for every set. But I am planning to buy a lot, and I mean a lot, of Avatar. Depending on the price, of course, we have 3 packs, by the way, depending on the price, of course, because once again, I'm not made of money. But I was saving money, I think, since the set was announced, because I'm such a big fan of Avatar. The Nice Planes again. Not the right character, but it is cool. I do like these cards. It almost looks like a bad symbol from our history, not my history. I'm from Holland, but somewhere in Europe. Okay, I don't know what this is. The Fairy Mage of Zalfir, okay. Adia Kramer, a legendary creature, human wizard with flash. Creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash, and each opponent can cast spells only any time they could cast a sorcery. This is an annoying card, but I think it's worth a bit. Summer Primal Odin. Yeah, like I was saying, I am planning to just buy bundles, because I do enjoy opening bundles and making videos, but I'm not made of money. But for the Avatar set, I'm planning to open quite a lot. I'm thinking, like I said, depending on the price, I'm thinking about maybe buying 2 collector booster boxes, if I can, and maybe even a play booster as well. And I'm also planning to buy precons if they are quite cool. I'm really hoping for an Iroh commander, because I just think he's really cool. So if there's precons, that I will open those as well. If I get multiple, I will open those on the channel. Magic Pot Foil, cheese. Balthier and Fran, whatever. So yeah, I love this card. I hope people will be around to look at that video as well, because that will be probably my most expensive video on the channel in the coming months. Yeah, spending more than 1,000 euros on cardboard seemed crazy to me. We are on our final pack, by the way. I don't think we are anywhere near 100 euros, which is sad because I was really expecting quite a lot from this. Because during the pre-release event, everybody around me got such good cards from these play boosters. And now I have put some fine cards. I don't know how much the MS is worth, or maybe... See, yeah, this is not good enough. Hey, Sid is worth quite a bit. This is the only common I think that's worth anything. One rare in this pack, jeez. But people pulled so many good cards during the event that I was really expecting to make quite a bit of money back. But so far, I don't think we are close. But hey, that's fine. I also wanted to know, are any of you guys excited for the upcoming sets? We are at the collector booster now, so I'm gonna wait a bit. If you guys are excited for upcoming sets that are releasing, because of course Edge of Eternity is kind of in universe, but it does kind of remind me of Outlaws of the Junction, which also was in universe, but it's not really Magic the Gathering related. So I am wondering what you guys are thinking about that. Spider-Man, it's whatever. I'm not really that big of a Spider-Man fan. I am a big Marvel fan, but I'm more of a Fantastic Four fan. I am going to be careful with this pack because, let me show you again how much they are worth to show you why I have to be careful with these. And I will go from the back with this final pack. I think we are around maybe 40, 50 euros. Like I said, I don't know what the MSLs is worth, but I hope this collector boost can really break the bank for us. And I also hope I'm doing it the right way. I am. Okay, cool. So let me know which set you were most excited for. For me, it's Avatar set by far. I'm hoping for a lot of cards. I also don't hope that Appa is a vehicle or a mount. I want him to be a creature or a commander even, but not a vehicle or mount, please. Because I think they are going to do that, but I hope they do not. And I also want to know what you think the black color will be. Me and my friends were discussing it and we think it will be the Spirit Realm, because what else are they going to do? But I do want to know what you guys think. Summon Choco and Mock. For now, let's get back to the pack, because it's the final one. Summon Girlfriend Ifrit. I know it's not Girlfriend. Plains. Okay, now we get to the important part. Van Street Thief. Don't think it's worth anything. Sephiroth Fallen Hero. I don't know how much this Sephiroth is worth. It's not a good Sephiroth. Well, it's still a good Sephiroth. It's a 3 mana red and a green, red and a white, 7/5 human avatar soldier with Genova cells. Whenever Sephiroth attacks, you may put a cell counter on target creature, and until end of turn, each modified creature you control has base power and toughness 7/5. Pretty good. And then you can also, for 3 mana, activate the Reunion and sacrifice a modified creature, return this card from your grave to the battlefield tapped. I have no clue if this card is worth anything. It is a Sephiroth, so it's quite nice. Also, I'm happy that there are no transform cards. Like I said before, don't quite like them. We have Zelda again, whatever. Now we get to the important cards. Okay, so it's Rune Knight, it's Commander, that's pretty good. I was thinking about buying this one, but hey, the precons are way too expensive in my opinion. When Celes enters, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards +1. And whenever one or more other creature control enter, if one or more of them enter from a graveyard or was cast from a graveyard, put a +1 counter on each creature control. I think this card's quite cool and I will be building Commander deck with this. But hey, we have 2 cards left. I think this card is worth like 10 euros, so that's nice. 2 cards left. Okay, first up, I wanted to see if I was doing it right. Boom. Counterspell. I don't need to explain to you what counterspell is. I also have no idea if this is worth anything in foil, but hey, nice card. Will be going in the deck. And the final card, let's hope for a Sephiroth foil. Bam. Shite. Rauban, Bull of Alamigo. For colorless and a red, you get a warrior with ward, pay 2 life. Yeah, it's equip, attack if you equip. No, equip if you attack guy. So not too great, not too great. We got some good cards. I'm going to count them all up and I will come back to you when I know the total value. Okay, so after calculating the value of all our, what I would say are valuable cards, we came to a grand total of not enough. This was, I think, maybe the worst box I've ever opened. Like 6 euros isn't bad, but well, I paid 100 euros for this, with the most valuable card actually being the Kuja Genome Sorcerer somehow. I did not expect this, but then again, yeah, like I said, it is a good card, but I didn't think it would be the most expensive. Which really surprised me was that the fact that this card wasn't more expensive. I know the foils are where the money is at, but then again, I would have expected a bit more, but hey, that's fine. We took a risk, we didn't succeed this time. The last time we did, in fact, succeed massively. And while we can't always win, 50% of the time winning is still fine in my opinion. So hey, this has been the Gathering Grounds. You have been amazing. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next bundle or maybe even booster box or anything crazy opening. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Do not buy these boosters because they are a waste. Buy singles and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.